Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Yogena Om Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadashiva Samarambham Sankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. So we are going into this on the 67th day of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I think I've got the wrong book. Kindly excuse me, I should get the third chapter. Just a moment, please. Got it. There's a third volume, not the second volume. So we are into this 15th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Shankara Bhashya. So we will just see, it's a small chapter, but it is the essence of the Vedas in the chapter 15. We will just see what Bhagavan Adi Sankaracharya has mentioned in the introduction. Yasmat madadhinam karminam karmaphalam jnaninam cha jnanapalam mataha bhakti yogena mam ye sevante te mat prasadat jnana prapti kramena gunatita moksham gachanti kimu vaktavyam atmanaha tatvameva samyak vijananta iti ataha Bhagavan Arjunena aprishtam api atmanaha tattvam vivakshuhu uvacha urdhvamulam ityadi. Very, very beautiful. When working under Bhagavan madadhinam karminam, doing karma yoga, and they receive their karma phala and they offer it to Bhagavan, jnanam cha jnana phalam, for the jnani the result of jnana, and for bhakti yoga they offer their service to Bhagavan, mat prasadat jnana prapti kramena. They get, when they serve Bhagavan, by obtaining the knowledge of the truth, kramena, they become gunatitas. They transcend the sattva guna, rajoguna and tamoguna. Moksham gachanti, and then they attain moksha. Then what to say of people who are always thinking about the Atma Tattvam itself, that the nature of the self? And so even without Arjuna asking him, Bhagavan Shri Krishna begins the reply. Tatra tavat vriksharupa kalpanaya vairagya hetoho samsara swarupam varnayati viraktasya hi samsarat bhagavat tattvajnane adhikaraha na anyasya iti. Only for the virakta. So tavat vriksharupa kalpanaya, with the simile of a vriksha, the peepal tree or the banyan tree, vairagya hetoho samsara swarupam varnayati. So the nature of samsara, which is being left because of vairagya or detachment, because only for the vairagi, the one who has given up attachment, samsarat bhagavat tattvajnane adhikaraha, the one who is in samsara, Samsara means movement and change and embroiled with the world, engaged with the world. Only when they leave that movement and change of the world, they become fit for this jnana or the knowledge about moksha. Na anyasya iti. Other people do not get that. So to get this knowledge about moksha, first I should have vairagya from this samsara. So Shri Bhagavan says, Shri Bhagavan uvacha urdhvamulam adhashakam ashvattham prahuravyayam chandamsi yasya parnani yastam veda sa vedavit. Bhagavan says, urdhvamulam, the roots are up, adaha shakam, kalaha sukshmatvat. The roots of samsara are above because they are very, even more than time, they are subtle. Sukshmatvat, karanatvat, they are also the cause for other things. Nityatvat, they are eternal. Mahatvat, they are eternal, they are very great also. Cha urdhvam uchyate. Urdhvam means not up because it is subtle, because it is the cause, because it is eternal, and because it is mahat, meaning it is the biggest element, the greatest element that is there. Cha urdhvam uchyate brahma avyakta maya shaktimat tat moolam asya iti saha. This Brahma is called urdhvam, it is called up, because not because it is up, it is everywhere, but it is the cause for everything, and it is also the root of maya. Maya means the power of this universe that makes everything happen in front of our eyes, that moves everything. There is a cause for all creation, that power. The root of that power is also Brahman, and that's why it's called urdhvam, meaning up, higher. Asya iti saha ayam samsara vrikshaha urdhvamulaha. The tree of samsara has its roots above, urdhvam, meaning has its roots in the subtle essence of the Brahman. Shrutehe cha urdhvamulo avakshakaha. Katha Upanishad. Kathopanishad also says about the same tree. Even in the Puranas, avyaktamula prabhavastasyaivanugrahothitaha buddhiskandham ayaschaiva indriyantara kotaraha. Even in the Puranas, these are being mentioned, that how this Brahman is above, urdhvam. It is very subtle. Tam urdhvamulam samsara mayamayam vriksham adaha shakam. So the tree's roots are above, and it is samsara mayamayam. This tree is filled with the power of samsara, with change and modification. Adhaha shakam. The branches are downward. Mahad ahankara tanmatradayaha shakha iva asya. So what are the branches? Mahad is that element of prana within us. Ahankara is that element of the physical body, the power that holds a physical body. Tanmatra, the powers of the sense organs, the 10 sense organs and their powers. Adayaha, etc. They are called the branches. Iva asya adhoho bhavanti iti saha. So since it is below, in nature it is sprung up from the cause, and it is below in the sense it is of a grosser nature than that source, and that's why it is called below. Ayam adhashakaha tam adhaha shakam na shvaha api sthata iti ashvattaha. It is not, these branches do not sustain themselves for tomorrow. They are present right now only. So that is why it is called ashvattaha. It does not have any tomorrow. It is present only in the now. Tam kshanapradvamsinam ashvattham prahuhu. That is why this tree is called ashvattham, because it just disappears in a second. Second to second, this tree is living. In 1 second, it lives and dies. In the next second, it is born and it dies. So that is the existence of this tree of samsara. Ashwatam prahuhu kathayanti. Avyayam means it's inexpendable. It does not get exhausted because this tree, you cannot spend it off. Like how you spend money or you spend resources and the resources become empty. You cannot spend this tree and it becomes empty. It is always there. It's always available. Samsara mayamayam anadikala pravrittatvat. It is called, it is filled with samsara because it has been functioning since ancient times. Saha ayam samsara vrikshaha avyayaha. It is called avyaya because anadyanta dehadi santan ashrayaha hi suprasiddhaha tam avyayam. It is famously known that anadi anta dehadi, with no beginning, but yet there is an end. Dehadi santanashrayaha. This deha, the body, and the other things that are born out of the body, ashrayaha. It is dependent on that. Suprasiddhaha. It is very famously known. Tam avyayam. And since there is no end to it, like when the grandfather is there, then the father comes, the baby is born, the father comes. When the father becomes, then he gets a child, and then the child becomes a father, and then the child comes. So it is just going on and on. There is no end to this samsara vriksha. Tasya eva samsara vrikshasya idam anyat visheshanam. That is, there is no beginning, but there is an end to this tree of samsara. So that is the other speciality of this tree. Chandamsi chadanat rug yajus sama lakshanani yasya samsara vrikshasya parnani iva parnani. The chadanat means covering. Chandamsi, the chandas, the parts of the Vedas, the different meters of the Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Lakshanani, of the nature of Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharva Veda, they have these padas. Not Atharva Veda is not mentioned here, but Rig, Yajur, Sama Veda is mentioned here. Yes, Samsara Vrikshasya, Parnani, Iva Parnani, as if like leaves. The words of the Vedas are like leaves for the tree of samsara. Yatha Vrikshasya, Parirakshanaarthani Parnani. Just like how the tree is protected from all sides by the leaves, in the same way, the words of the Vedas are protecting this tree called samsara. Tatha Vedaha samsara vriksha parirakshanaartha dharma adharma tad hetu phala prakashanarthatvat. So what do the Veda do? What does the Vedas do? The Veda reveals to us the meaning of what is dharma, what is goodness, what is the right path, right action, and what is adharma, what is the wrong path and the wrong action. It reveals to us. So that is why, and it protects the tree of samsara from all sides. Parirakshanaartha. From all sides, this tree of samsara is protected by the Vedas. So when we follow the words of the Vedas, our path in our life is always protected. That's what it means. Yathakyatam samsara vriksham samoolam yahatam veda sa vedavit vedarthavit iti artha. The one who knows this samsara vriksha, this tree of samsara, samoola, the tree of samsara, from its roots, such a person is called a vedavit. The one who knows the Vedas, Vedarthavit, the one who knows the essence of the Vedas, which is Om. Yatha, okay. Nahi samsara vrikshat asmat samoolat jneyaha anyaha anumatraha api avashishtaha asti ataha sarvajnaha sahayaha vedarthavit iti samoola vriksha jnanam stauti. The knowledge of the tree of samsara from its roots is being praised here because apart from the samsara vriksha or the tree of samsara, asmat samulat jneyaha, from its roots, that thing which needs to be known, Anyaha anumatraha api avashishtaha asti. Na. That is, there is nothing else to be, there is nothing else even and at an atomic level, there is nothing else to be known in this world other than this samsara vriksha, the tree of samsara, its roots, and up to its roots. There's nothing else to be known in this world. Even for a microscopic atomic level, at an atomic level also, there's nothing else to be known. Therefore, sarvajnaha sa yaha vedarthavit. The one who knows the essence of the Vedas is a sarvajna, the one who knows everything in this world, in this universe. Iti samula vriksha jnanam stauti. The knowledge of the tree is being praised here. Tasya eva samsara vrikshasya apara avayava kalpana uchyate. And of that samsara vriksha, the tree of modification and change, the different parts of the trees are being now spoken. Adhashchordhvam prasrutastasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha adhashcha mulani anusantatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Guna pravruddhaha. It is growing by the three gunas, sattva guna, rajo guna, and tamo guna. Vishaya pravalaha. There are the 5 objects. What are they? Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching. These are all the pravala, or the buds that are coming out of the leaf. The leaf that just comes out of the tree, pravala, the gentle leaves that come out are the vishaya, or the objects of sense perceptions. Tasya shakaha. The branches of the tree. Adhascha urdhvamcha prasrutaha. The branches of the tree are being spread out beneath also, in the worlds beneath also, and in the worlds above also. Prasrutaha, they are all spread out. Manushya-loke, even the Manushya-loka, even in the world of human beings also, the branches are spread. How does it happen? Karma anubandhini. It is connected with our actions. We spread out in this world, the branches of samsara, spread out in this world by the actions we do. Karma anubandhini, it is bound by the actions. Mulani, the roots. Adhascha anusantatani. It is spread everywhere. It is spread in the lower worlds also. Adaha manushyadibhyaha yavat. Beginning from the human world downwards into the other worlds. Atala, vitala, sutala, talatala, rasatala, patala. Stavaram. All the plants and animal life in the earth itself. Urdhvam cha yavat. Brahma Vishwasrujaha Dharma iti etat. Urdhva means in the higher worlds, like Brahma who creates this world. Antam yatha karma yatha shrutam. Jnana karma phalani. Yatha karma means according to my actions and according to what I know, what I've heard from the Vedas and the Upanishads, accordingly my status of life will be there in this samsara vriksha. Jnana karma phalani tasya vrikshasya. The jnana phala, or the result of knowledge that I have acquired. Karma phala, the results of actions that I have done. Tasya vrikshasya shakha iva shakaha prasutaha. As if like the branches, they are spread out. Pragata guna pravruddha. It is present everywhere. Gunaihi sattva rajas tamobihi pravruddha. It is very, very it is widely spread out because of the 3 gunas, sattva guna, rajo guna, and tamo guna. Sthuli krita, it has become very dense also because of these 3 gunas. Upadana bhutehe vishaya pravalaha. This is the upadana, this is the limiting adjunct. Vishaya pravalaha, the sense organs. Vishayaha Shabdadayaha pravala iva dekhadi karma palebhyaha. by the actions of the body, mind and intellect, these sense organs are very, very powerful according to the actions. Shakhabhyaha ankuri bhavanti. They are functioning like buds, like small saplings that grow out. Ankuri bhavanti iva tena vishaya pravalaha shakaha. It is referred to as buds because it is just sticking out of the body. The nose is just sticking out of the body. The eyes are just sticking out of the body. The tongue is just there and it's experiencing. The skin is just there at the surface of the body. The ears are just there, they're very close. And that's why they're referred to as buds, tiny buds that are coming out of the branches, which can grow into big trees later. Big branches later. Samsara vrikshasya paramamulam upadanam karanam purvamuktam matha idanim karmaphala janita ragadveshadi vasana mulani iva dharma adharma pravritti karanani avantar bhavini tani adahacha devadi apeksha mulani anusantatani anupravishtani karmanubandhini कर्म धर्मा धर्म लक्षणम अनुबंधः पश्चाद भावः एषाम उद्भूतिम अनुभवति इति तानि कर्मानुबंधीनि. मनुष्यलोके विशेषतः अत्र हि मनुष्याणां कर्म अधिकारः प्रसिद्धः. In this human world, our action is only our actions, we have power only over actions. We are fit to do actions. Human beings, their fitness level is to do actions. So by their actions, they gather dharma, adharma, lakshanam, the types of actions which are of the nature of goodness and evil, anubandaha, paschat bhavaha yesham, udbhutim anubhavati. If we do good actions, we experience good results. If we do evil actions, we experience evil results. So, Manushya Loke Visheshataha, this is being said for us human beings because in this world, specially we have authority over doing action, not on anything else, not on just receiving results, like in this Svargaloka. Yaha tu ayam varnitaha samsara vrikshaha. This tree of samsara is being explained further. Na roopamasyeha tatopalabhyate nanto na chadirna cha sampratishtham ashvattamenam suvirudhamulam asangashastrena dridhena chitvam tatah padam tatparimargitavyam yasmin gata nani vartanti bhuyah tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittif prasruta purani. This tree of samsara does not have its roots. Now I will read the next verse also, and we will go through the meaning of these 3 verses tomorrow. Briefly, I will just explain the meaning. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimuktva sukha dukkha samjnaihi gacchantya mudhaha padamavyayam tat. This tree of samsara has got no form and it is na rupam asyaiha yatha varnitam tatha na eva upalabhyate swapna marichi udaka maya gandharva nagara samatvat. Like the swapna marichi udakam, like a dream, like a mirage water, like a gandharva nagaram, meaning on the sky. Sometimes in the formation of clouds, you can see as if there's a beautiful city of musicians, gandharvas. You may see in the sky some forms. But it is of Maya. It is of the nature of Maya. It is not really there. Drishta nashta swarupaha. This samsara is like that. Even as I am seeing, it is gone. Moment to moment we experience. That moment what we experience is not there the next moment. sa iti atayeva na antaha na paryantaha nishta samaptihi va vidyate. It cannot be absorbed completely and you cannot have it completely to yourself because it does not exist in its completeness. Ashwattamenam yathoktam suvirudha moolam. This is the Ashwattha tree which has got its firm roots. Sushtu virudhani viroham gatani moolani yasya. It is very well entrenched and deeply entrenched. Moolani yasya tam yenam suvirudha moolam asanga shastrena asangaha putra vitta lokeshana adibhyaha. Asangaha means how can it be cut off? When putra, attachment to son, attachment to wealth, and attachment to the world, when it is being cut off, vyutthanam yena asanga shastrena dridhena, if you cut it very well, very completely, surely paramatma bhimukhya nishchaya dridhikritena punaha, when you ascertain the presence of Paramatma, the Supreme Self, by that this is cut off. Punaha, punaha, viveka abhyasa, viveka abhyasashma nishite, ashma nishitena, chitva samsara vriksham sabijam udhritya. So this is cut by the sword of Viveka. Viveka is the right discrimination of who am I and what is not I. Tataha paschat padam vaishnavam tat parimargitavyam parimarganam anveshanam jnatavyam ityartaha yasmin pade gataha pravishta na nivartanti na avartante bhuyaha punaha samsaraya. So the person who contemplates on this again and again, he does not enter again into this world of samsara, of change and form. He enters into that supreme state of Paramatma, from where there is no coming back into this samsara vriksha, or this tree of samsara, to be born and dying again and again. Katham parimargitavyam iti aha. How can I go around the thought of this samsara vriksha and about Paramatma? Tam evacha yaha padashabdena ukta adyam adau bhavam purusham prapadyate iti evam parimargitavyam tat charanataya ityartaha. Hold on to feet of that Purusha which is being said padashabdena, by that padam, by that space of the Supreme Self. Adyam adau bhavam purusham, that Supreme Purusha, that Supreme Being. Hold on. One moment, please. The battery is running low for the laptop. Yeah.